Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Vobes show. Sorry if the picture is a bit dim today. There is a reason for that. We're not in the studio, as you can see. Hope you can hear us. Also, I'm at the lovely Julia's house. Hello, lovely Julia.
Hello, lovely Richard.
How are you?
Good, thank you.
We haven't got all the facilities as might be, so we might be a bit quieter. So apologies for that.
So
Oh,
sorry.
hello.
Well, you know, it's not Vogue show unless I do something silly.
No, but it means it's working.
It does.
That's the thing. Now, I need to just make sure that people can, that we can see the chat. So I'm just going to get the pop out ready here. So we are sitting in the lovely Julia's abode. And I'm going to have trouble reading this because it's too far from the screen for me to actually read. It's going to be a relaxed show tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So you're going to just have to bear with us on that. Because, as you know, we've had, well, I say we, nothing to do with me, Julia has had an amazing week, have you not?
Yes, it's been somewhat of a whirlwind.
More than just a whirlwind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Magic has happened.
Like the whole world has turned for me.
Yes.
Again.
Definitely. So out there we've got Linda Kane, we've got Cheryl Craggs, we've got Maya, Robert Croser, Joe Merchant, Judith Oakley and Anne Osborne, so far that we know, and probably a host of many others who are going to join us throughout, which is great. By the way, you look amazing, Julia, says Maya.
Thank you, Maya. I feel amazing, actually. Little sore.
This is the first full day that Julia has had back at her house after coming out of hospital.
Yeah, day 3 we released.
Day 3.
It's not common for a C-section, but...
So I'm imagining that most people are going to want to talk about the main event. They're also going to want to have a look at the main event. So I'm going to take very much a back seat in this. And the lovely Julia, who is obviously here, is probably going to answer all the questions. So
There she is.
oh, yes, there we go. So, yeah, you gave birth to a cat.
Yeah, here she is. Emerald.
Emerald the cat. I don't
Emerald
think that's
Dream.
true, though, is it?
Well, I might as well have given birth to her. She's my baby. I'm her Hugh mum.
As well as baby talk, the lovely Elaine Brazier has sent a box.
She has.
And we have a what's in the box. Neither of us know what's in it. So,
Nope.
And there
Love
are clues.
these ones from Elaine.
There are clues as well. But there's also a card here that came to my house for Julia. So I'm going to let her open that first of all.
You already gave me this one from earlier. I just wanted to show off the beautiful handwriting of Elaine Brazier. How gorgeous is that?
It's very lovely. Very
anyway.
lovely handwriting.
That's for the bin now.
So,
Thanks for the card, Elaine.
and the card is...
And the booties.
Oh, here's the card up there, look.
Oh,
Just behind you.
yeah, I'll have to fetch a little box over there in a minute. In
Oh,
fact,
yeah, the little-
are you going for it? Okay,
I'll go for it.
good. So how is everybody? What's everyone been up to? How's your week's been? Let us know in the comments. Got a lot of people saying good evening. Anyone new? Joe Merchant, hi. Oops, Richard Suggett, hello. Cynthia's camera, hi. Mr. 0x0, hello. Oh, get the whole box because there's booties from America in there.
Oh, yes. From,
Please, that
Jeff.
is. Yes, from Jeff Kellison. So, yeah, my cat wants to be a film star, says Judith. Nah, she's just sitting at my shoulders where she usually likes to be. We've got another one down here. She'll probably hop up in a minute. Whoop. Didn't know you'd be getting a circus act, did you? Oh, here she comes.
Oh, it's another of your babies.
And this is Sapphire. Sky Sapphire.
Sapphire and Steel.
Emerald Dream. Sky Sapphire.
And the other one is, there's a third one.
Amazing Amethyst, a.k.a. Maisie.
She sat on my thingamajig.
I don't know if anyone remembers me saying about the gift from Jeff Kellison a while back, a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And I was talking about these amazing little booties that reminded me of Pocahontas, the Disney film. You can probably see why.
Aren't they? They are amazing, and they're so soft.
Yeah. And this little beaded detail is just, it's just divine. So cute. Unfortunately, as tiny and gorgeous as they are, they're still going to be too big for him for just a little bit.
But he'll grow into it.
I can't wait to put them on him.
Yes, your little man. For those that don't know, by the way, should just point out, Julia's had a baby.
Yes.
Yeah, she was only pregnant for a week, and out it popped.
If only I was a cat in just 9 weeks. Oof, wouldn't that be nice? No such luck for us.
Have you opened the card?
The card? No, let's
Yeah.
open the card.
Let's open the card, because there's somebody on the ground. Not on the ground, but there's somebody over there who's desperate to see his mum.
Beautiful. From Little Acorns Great Oaks Grow. With warmest congratulations on the birth of your boy. From
From Linda.
Oh, from
That's
Linda
from
Kane.
Linda Kane, that one.
Oh, thank you so much. It's very beautiful. Can you pop that up there for me?
I can.
Shouldn't really twist.
There we go.
There goes the clumsy cat.
There goes the clumsy cat. Yeah, thank you.
But yes, I've got 2 other pairs of little booties. They're quite a bit bigger. They'll be right for the toddler age, I think. But let's have a quick look at them. They're much the same design, but bigger and thicker leather.
Yeah,
Perfect.
lovely.
Perfect for little running feet.
Yeah, by the time he's about a year or so, I should think he can get into those.
Oh no, probably about 6 to 9 months. I
Oh,
reckon.
really? Wow.
Well, actually, no, he's considerably smaller than most full-term babies, so...
So what have we got here? Greetings from the other side of the pond, says John Berger. Hello, John. Lovely to see you. Robert Croser is there. Rest up, missus, he says. The Great Plum says, good evening. Joe Merchant says, more puddy cats. Yes, it's all over the place. They are elk skin.
Wow.
That's what Jeff, who is out there. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you very much, Jeff. I really love them. They're amazing.
Now, listen. There is a noise from over there, lovely Julia. And
Yeah.
this audience is itching. They've been sitting on flea powder.
Do you think they want to meet him?
I think they desperately want to meet him.
Okay. Well, little Joseph Oliver George.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen.
He's a bit whingy right now.
He's just a bit whingy because he's just woken up. And I will see if I can zoom in on the lovely little baby.
Yeah.
I've just got to do a bit of technical jiggery-pokery here.
Okay, let's get you out of there. Just for a few moments. So everyone see how tiny you are. Look at this itty bitty boy.
And then to compare that to Julia.
Mm. Hello, darling. Oh, I know. Oh, hang on, you've got adoring fans. Look. This way.
It looked like he was waving then.
Now we've got lots of lovely comments. Barbara Charles says, I guess Julia got tired of being preggers. Well, yes, I was, but I was hoping to hold on to him a few more weeks. I was ideally hoping for Cheryl dear to get down here, but unfortunately the fates had other ideas. Didn't they? Or rather you did, and the doctors did. He was just a bit small. He wasn't growing. There's absolutely no reason why. They don't know. Lots of tests were done. He's just a tiny pixie, that's all. He's my perfect little pixie.
Look, there's my hand. That's a man's hand up against his head.
It looks like your hand should have been like a foot ahead of it. Oh, I know. Right.
Now, he has practiced his lines today. He's going to sing a song, do a tap dance, bit of juggling. My influence whilst I've been helping out. I've shown him a few tricks. First trick is drinking milk.
I'll have to use this as a muzzy, I think.
Where is your muzzy?
Well, I've got some new bibs in there, Tommy
yeah.
ones, but I can't be bothered to get up.
No, don't get up. Relax. Take it easy. He'll be all right, won't he? So what do we got here? Tiny human, says Joe Merchant. So gorgeous, says Cynthia's camera. He is gorgeous, says Linda Kane. Be there soon, darling, says Cheryl.
Yay.
Ah, bless. Anne Osborne is saying gorgeous Joseph. Judith is going, he's gorgeous. Robert Croser, hello. What's he saying? Oh, I've got 3 of these. I've even got one for Christmas.
Oh, bless.
Oh, bless.
Congratulations.
All right, up north. Can't wait for my cuddles, says Cheryl. Claire Leach says he's gorgeous. Maya says, well, personally, I thought he might lead the next walk.
Well, depending on how I recover,
never know,
my
yeah.
recovery over the next week or so, I am hoping to be there. And he's going to be wrapped around the front of me.
And Hello, hi, Richard and Julia, says Daniel, which is great. How are you, Julia, he asks.
I'm all right. I'm actually, honestly, I'm riding high. I did have the baby blues yesterday, but that is perfectly normal. That's the hormones crashing after you've had such a high. And I'm back on the high again. So thank you for asking, and I'm good.
It is amazing. It is a miracle. And I think what's interesting is we all started out like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that small, but not much bigger. You know, a few pounds and ounces.
I've been abandoned in front of the screen again.
Yeah, sorry. Just wanted to get a little shot of him having a little munch.
If I turn around a little bit.
So this is baby vision, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a little something I made just now.
Something you cooked up for 9 months, well, just under 9 months, of course.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so whilst you've got a bit of feeding, if you've got any questions for Julia, do ask them. I know you've gone through quite a harrowing experience with part of the birth, because it wasn't quite what you wanted.
No, I mean...
But you resolved a few things, didn't you?
Well, yes, I mean, it wasn't the ideal situation. It's not quite how I wanted it to go, but... To be perfectly honest, the care I received at Worthing Hospital was outstanding. My midwife, my community midwife, was just amazing. Thank you, Cara. And well, yeah, I didn't go under general anaesthetic for the emergency C-section this time because we made preparations beforehand. And
you had done that the last time, and you'd missed out so much by going under a general.
Unfortunately, because they were forced to, because the anaesthetist didn't want to touch my spine because they didn't know what my spinal cord was doing, because I do have minor spina bifida, a minor form of, so occulta, I think it's called. But I actually have had a much better experience this time. I mean, the maternity ward in Worthing is just so wonderful. It's like a family, you know. Didn't really want to leave. Was being looked after so well, but I'm so happy to be home. And I actually find that a lot of the trauma I had with the birth of my first son, Elijah, is kind of, I've got, what's the word? Closure.
Yes.
Closure.
Sorry, Kat. We're doing a show. You have to bog off.
And I can't wait to see my eldest. He's coming home tomorrow.
Yes, this must be so frustrating for you because you obviously you've got your new son, but you've got one already who's nearly 9. 9 in a few months' time, and he is itching clearly to. Oh, hello.
We've frozen
picture,
there.
yes, I think the cat has knocked the lead. Sorry, Cat. Just move out of the way. Sorry, everybody. I think we have frozen the picture.
We've got the words are going. Can you let us know? Is everything still going all right?
If the
My
cat
phone's
knocks,
not ringing.
No. If the cat knocks the lead.
Next time I'm going to have to lock the klutzy cat out of here.
Sorry about that. I've got to.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
As it's frozen, just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
You can hear us, can't you?
Yeah, they said they can hear us.
Oh, well, that's all right. Well, we'll kind of keep going. I've just got to sort of fiddle with the camera to get it back to. It's basically because the cat knocked the lead.
Does anyone want a very beautiful fluffy cat?
I don't know why. The way this camera works is very irritating. The slightest movement on the lead cuts it, and then you almost have to reinstall the camera. That's not it. So just bear with us because I am working on it as we speak. But
apologies, viewers.
So tell us about this operation. You had closure, but you were in quite pain because you were trying to deliver the baby in the natural way.
Yeah.
And then things started to go.
I was bossing the hell out of those contractions, but then they started having to put cannulas in. The cannulas were failing.
What is a cannula?
Cannula is a longish, flexible needle that goes into the arm through a vein, it's got to travel through a vein and be in a vein for a little section so that they can keep administering medicines and stuff, and it gets sellotaped in there or whatever. But I have a bit of a needle thing. Plus, I have a blood phobia type thing. Plus, I have trauma with involving needles in the past, which I didn't actually realise until I was in the moment and they were messing with my cannulas, and I went from being a lovely, lovely lady to being a devil girl for a few seconds there, at least. But yeah, unfortunately, that's when the pain with the multiple attempts on the arms, both arms. That's why my arms are bruised, by the way. If we get the picture back up, I'll show you. Yeah.
I'll get it up. I'm just having some technical issues here. Here we go.
It's all the fault of the fluffsky cat. I love you, cat, but you are a pain.
Okay, I've got a picture back, but I just need to fiddle with it, so you'll see. Just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. I need to... I'm going to work out where it is. No, which one is it? That one there. It's all live, ladies and gentlemen. It's all live. So, yeah, so you've got this thing with needles. And, I mean, you are bruised, are you not? To the nth bruised, degree.
Yes.
So, yeah, keep telling your story whilst I configure this video.
I think I'd come to a fairly natural conclusion, but I can't see the comments too. Oh, I suppose I could open my phone and have a look at the comments.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. I need to screen
Yeah,
for
I need
that.
to screen to try and work out why
But all in all, I had a great experience. It was like we say, it wasn't to plan, but I've got this beautiful little pixie in my arms, and I can't complain. How can I complain? Everything went well.
And so he's small. And so what was your thoughts when you realised that he was small?
Well, obviously, I
you
was
were
in
worried,
shock.
Presumably. Yeah.
I was worried, and I was in shock that they wanted to induce him right away because, well, like I said, I wasn't emotionally ready. I was enjoying the dance. As uncomfortable as it can be, I was enjoying the dance of life in my belly, and I don't intend to do this again. As much as I'd love a girl, I could do it again and again and end up with 6 boys. That's not ideal for me. I don't think my body could do that anyway. So I can't remember where I was at.
We got the picture back. We're back on, and everyone can still see us. Sorry about that. There was the cat. I don't know quite why this lead is so sensitive, but just slightly knocking the USB, it means you've got to reset it, and it's a right old hassle. But anyway. So here we go. Who have we got added? We've got Andrew Holson. He says, hello, Julia and Joseph. Fantastic news and congratulations. Kevin also says, I saw the bruises in your photos. You were going to show us some of the bruises.
You take the baby.
Oh, hang on. Let me just get... I was going to zoom the camera in, but they would probably show it.
No, I'll just get up a little bit closer.
Okay. There we go. This is the... Vobes handling baby mode. This will be the one time I make a complete and utter boo-boo.
So you got... Well, they started off with this hand. Don't know if you can see much, but that is so much better now. It's all thick black down there from the original fail, and then they had one in there somewhere. And that's the one they tried to flush. And I screamed. I was doing so well. I was bossing them.
So what do they do when they flush it? What does that
do?
They
just, I'm not sure. I don't know. I think it was just saline solution being flushed through just to make sure it was functioning or something.
Yeah.
But I screamed. I feel really bad for the midwife. I think her name was Esther. Sorry, Esther. I didn't mean it. It was not personal. Her first name
wasn't Polly, was it?
Shut up.
Just saying. Polly Esther.
So funny. Oh.
I thought it was funny. Did you think it was funny? I thought it was hilarious. Oh, yes, of course you would.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's when the whole labour thing went wrong for me. But yeah, then there's these bruises.
Oh yeah,
and these on this side.
That one there though is
huge.
This
is the killer or the killer. I can't. There.
You have to bend your arm into an unnatural
they're
position.
Looking so much better now.
They were horrendous.
They were a beautiful shade of deep purple for many days.
Used to having something hate-fitting.
Let me read it.
Yeah, I can't see it. At the Robert Croce.
Top. Oh yeah, Robert Croce says, used to hate fitting cannulas. I bet you did. Don't think anyone liked putting them in. Even
No.
the anaesthetist. In fact, the anaesthetist was the one who put that one in.
Oh, did he?
The second
She.
one, yeah. But that hurt so much. It hurt so much. Just having it in there, I was having to, I was like grabbing a spare sheet and putting it on the rail at the side of the bed and resting my arm on it. That was more painful than the contractions. I even screamed, I growled at poor Esther. Give me the worst contractions in the world ever, and I will take it. Do not touch my hand again. I did maybe perhaps put one or two swear words in there originally.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. What else have we got there? Kevin Hall says, Julia, as it is a special occasion, I have a glass of wine to toast you and Joseph.
Thank you very much. If anyone wants to toast their tea to me as well, that...
Yeah, absolutely. What else have we got down there?
Linda Kane says, any excuse, Kevin. If I had a bottle, I would too.
Yes. Judith says cannula was probably in tissue, not vein. That's why it was painful. So it's just in the wrong place, really.
Yeah,
You're right,
unfortunately.
young man.
I feel like I'm exposing myself here. Joe Merchant says, they always say, small scratch. Yeah.
And then your arm falls off.
Oh, Charles Hartley, my husband, says, just the one expletive if I remember. Thank you, darling. Just the one, yes.
Just the one.
For a change.
Just the one, yes, because obviously there was minors present.
Well, quite.
Yeah, you can't swear in front of little children. So we still have a what's in the box. And by the way, for the person who said, is the baby in the box? No. Obviously the baby is not in the box. But what can be in the box? There are some clues. Do you want the baby back, and shall I read the clues, or do you want to read the clues?
Emerald, be careful. Okay.
Could you just open that envelope whilst he's quiet? Not that he's not a noisy baby, is he?
He's not, no. He's
so
communicative, but not noisy.
Yeah,
A lot of non-verbal.
Yeah, he mainly texts you, doesn't he? He's got his phone and he's sort of going, Julia, any chance I could have an appy change? Could I have my new Lego set, please?
Physical technology? No, we're psychic, darling.
Oh, psychic, eh? Psychic, you're psychic.
Hammer.
So we got some clues. I've not seen any of these clues myself. This is the first time we've opened the box.
It's that time again, Richard, for What's in the Box?
What's in the box?
Clues. We'll go for one by one.
Yep.
Right. 1. You cannot eat it, but you can absorb it. You cannot eat it, but you can absorb it.
So that could be air. Can you absorb air? I suppose you can absorb air. Water. You can absorb water. Cream. Is it cream?
Well,
Not
actually,
ice
no,
cream.
You've got a point there. The water, you can't eat it, but you can absorb it.
In the skin? In the atmosphere?
Don't know. Any ideas?
Interesting.
Anybody?
If anybody's got any... should we go through a number of them and see?
Yeah.
Because we want to talk about the baby.
No, the baby.
Little baby lying by the fire. Keep him warm. Clue number 2. Oh, hang on. I normally have to do the voiceover bit, don't I? Hang on. Here we go. Clue number 2. Clue number 2. Did you want to do that? Did you want to do the announcing? I'm sorry. Where's your equity card? Clue number 2.
2019 was the 70th anniversary.
Oh, so it wasn't the Second World War then. It was the 70th anniversary. What happened 70 years ago, which would be 1950? 1950... Well, no, it would be 1949.
I don't know.
70 years ago,
Baby
1949.
brain? Can I call baby brain?
Baby brain.
Baby brain.
Baby
dumb.
brain. And if you come up with the answer, I'll be bloody shocked.
I can't brain. I has the dumb.
What are people saying? Is anyone getting... NHS, says Maya. Oh, yes. Maybe it's the NHS. Oh.
That would be very... Elena's very clever.
So
she
you-
might
oh.
have...
You can't eat it, but you can absorb it. Gas. Gas. Is it something like gas and air?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, we're getting there. Okay.
Getting there.
This could be something to do with babies.
3.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Clue number 3. Clue number 3.
A past named Prime Minister or film, perhaps.
A past name... Or Churchill was a past named a film. Thatcher. was a prime. How many prime ministers do you know? Cameron, Harold Wilson, with his pipe. Remember Harold? It's like the penguin, wasn't he? We'll all go on strike. I can't remember what was Harold Wilson's wife. Oh, never mind. Okay, that's 1950s. Oh, 49. Past name, prime minister, or film, perhaps. What have we got there? Cigar. War ended. Good dude.
The beginning of the NHS.
Kevin also says the beginning of the NHS. Is that a clue? Oh no, yeah, the beginning of the NHS. Linda Kane. She's very good on these.
She is very good.
We take notice
She's a
of
smart
Linda.
cookie.
She's very smart. Okay.
Linda, where's our box from you? Hmm?
Yeah, where's our box from you, Linda?
Cheeky. I'll get back in my box, shall I?
No. I think Linda would be good at doing a box.
Ah, definitely.
Definitely, with a few clues. Okay, so this is clue number 4. Clue number 4.
Quote, there was truth and there was untruth. Quote, there was truth and there was untruth.
Is that a bit like the bloke in America who said the known unknowns? Who said that? That was, there was truth and there was untruth. Don't... I hate these clues, Elaine, because it just makes out me to be so ignorant. I'm sorry. Did I shout in your luggo? I beg your pardon, shouted down his luggo.
Poor little luggoles.
Poor little luggos. You all right there with that, or do you want baby
I'm right.
back?
You all right there with that?
Yeah, no, I feel very happy here with the baby.
He was a very, very, very good doula.
A doula here. All right, doula.
Uncle Vobes.
Uncle Vobes. Hello, I'm Uncle Vobes.
He's your fairy godmother.
Dada.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll go for a... Hang on, what have we got here? Here's another. Richard, you look like a natural with a baby. I did bring up 3 of them. One afternoon it was. I was feeling a bit queasy and I knew there was something wrong. And all of a sudden, up they came. Shouldn't have ate them in the beginning. Anyway.
Yeah, that's your fault, then, isn't it?
Yeah.
More fool you.
Maya says same haircut. Yeah, thanks.
No, baby has more hair.
Yeah, that's how you can tell. It's got nothing to do with me because it's got more hair. More hair. It's like a hen, isn't it? More hen. Anyway, right. Nobody's got the quote. Oh, George Orwell. Oh, 1984.
Oh.
Is that there was truth and then there was untruth? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
Yeah. No, I ought to know that, George Orwell. Thank you for that. Who said that? Was that Joe? Linda. Oh, Leslie Couch. Thank you, Leslie. Clever woman. Person. Lady man. Sorry. I've got baby brain.
Oh, God.
I've got baby brain. I'm going.
Yeah, proxy, I think.
Oh, dear. It's what happens, you know.
Oh.
Should we do clue number 5?
Joe Merchant says, give the baby some Vobes glasses. I might have to make some.
Yeah, so if I might get booted out and then the little baby will do the standing. Couldn't do a worse job, really. Clue number 5. Clue number 5. Oh, sorry. You were drinking the water.
Glug, 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 glug. Hang on, I'll ventriloquist.
Yeah. Clue number 5. Clue number 5. It's just...
That's not quite what I meant, but okay.
Oh, right, fair dues.
A transparent, solid... A transparent, solid... A transparent, solid orb of fortune. Well, that's a crystal ball.
Oh, crystal ball.
Trust me to get that one right away.
Oh, there we are. Crystal ball.
I hate being so obvious.
Wait a minute. So we might have Churchill, we might have 1984, and we might have 1949, which may have something to do with the NHS. But we've also got gas, possibly something that you can absorb but you can't eat, which might be gas. Yeah. 1949. It's all very exciting. This 1984, published in 1949. Oh, 1984. George Orwell's novel was published in Oh, maybe it's George Orwell's novel then that's in the box.
Oh, it could be. Yeah.
Okay. That would be lovely. We like our books.
Is the box light or heavy?
Is the box light or heavy? It's not overly heavy, but it's not light.
It's about the same as him, actually.
Yeah, 4 pounds 6 ounces.
No, it's 4.3.
Oh, sorry.
He was born at 4.6, then he was...
He's lost weight.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they shrivel.
They're allowed to lose up to 10% of their birth weight within the first week.
And then they put it back on again with a vengeance.
Well, yes, they will.
Because when you're my age, 26, you want to be a bit bigger than that, mate.
You just reminded me of something my granddad used to say, my paternal grandfather.
What did he say?
When you get to my age and you go up to the bedroom looking for your screwdriver, it was just funny. An old family joke. Sorry.
It was, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, he was. Yeah, I can't even explain that.
No. Is it rude?
No.
Okay, I just
it was
wondered what his screwdriver was referring to.
So did we.
Oh, right.
That's the point.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
He was just, when you walk into the other room and you're like, now what did I come in here for? That's what he was trying to express.
Oh, no.
I love him. Miss him so much.
Yeah.
Manners.
Okay, clue. I think it's time for clue number 6, is it?
Yes.
How many clues have we got?
9.
9 clues. Sorry, didn't mean to shout. Clue number 6. Clue number 6.
A voiceless, large sibling. A voiceless, large sibling.
Big Brother. Big Brother. Although, was Big Brother voiceless? But he is a large sibling. Big Brother, voiceless. Maybe he didn't say anything.
Yeah, it was a watching rather than...
Yes, because it was all eyes, wasn't it? Yes, that's very good. We're getting there. These are great clues. Love it. If anybody wants just to send clues in for us to guess like this, that would be fantastic.
That's good too, yeah.
If you don't want to spend any money, I know how tight-fisted some of you are, but if you...
Rude!
I know.
Rude!
But you can send in clues and we'll do those.
Let me get out of that.
That would be great. Paul Harrison says you can absorb knowledge, but you can't eat it. Oh, yes, knowledge. Yes. Very good. 1984, Big Brother
Well
didn't
done.
speak. Oh, didn't he? I haven't read the book.
Cool, yeah. Well, it's all fitting so far, isn't it?
Oh, there we go. He was on the TV screen. Oh, so, yeah. I saw the film, but I can't really remember it.
I didn't
get
see the film.
confused with
read
that
the book.
film in Brazil. Do you remember the film Brazil? Sort of a bit 1984-esque. With, who was the star in Brazil? Was it Jonathan... Oh, what was his name? Jonathan in Brazil. Jonathan...
I have no
Was it
idea.
Jonathan Price? No, not Jonathan Price. Who was... Anyway, doesn't matter. Clue number 7. Clue number 7.
Is it a control of thought?
Thought
Is
police,
it a
yes.
thought-
Yes, the thought police, isn't it? Yes, it's definitely 1984. This is what we're coming up to. Jonathan Price. Oh, it was
So
Jonathan
Robert
Price.
Price,
Thank you very much.
Robert.
Big Brother didn't speak. Yeah, there we go. This is great. Love this.
This is
Loved
brilliant.
it. Elaine, you are a master of this.
Genius.
Absolute genius. By the way, somebody else, and I have to apologise, I can't remember exactly off the top of my head, another of these is coming in the post, has yet to arrive, but another, somebody else, as I say, I can't remember, embarrassing moment. Do a poo or something to get me out of this embarrassing
Do you want me
moment.
to take the baby?
Yeah, shall I do all the clues?
Yes.
Here we are.
Whoopsies.
There we are. Now, remember to hold his head, and, of course, when he needs a nappy chain, let me tell you how to do it.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Father Vobes.
Golden advice.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen, we are on... oh, you have to do the voiceover bit.
Oh,
And this is
hang on.
number 8.
clue number 8. Clue number 8.
Bop, 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 bop. A lovely name we all know. Now, having not read the book and having seen the film and thinking of Brazil,
And having seen and read neither.
we look completely
Stupid.
stupid.
Thanks,
Dumb.
Elaine.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
didn't need
Elaine.
help with that.
Now, if it was H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds, slightly different thing. I could have told you a bit more about that one. That was number 8. A lovely name we all know. And the final clue, let's do that.
Hang on, shall I read some comments?
Oh, yes.
Kevin Hall says Pele. P-E-L-E.
Pele,
P-E-L-E.
he was a footballer, wasn't he?
Yes, what I thought. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Robert Croser says Michael Palin.
Oh, Michael Palin, a lovely name we all know. A lovely name.
Cheryl Craig says her dad has posted a what's in the box, she thinks.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, that's
Yay!
right. That's it. And it's on its way. That's right. Thank you, Cheryl. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
A lovely name that we all know. John? Do we know? Oh, wait, a lovely name we all know. Got to be Richard.
Yeah?
Well, or Julia.
I was going to say Andrew Hulson says Julia.
Yeah, it's got to be more about you because it's your week. 1984. What's that got to do with him?
Oh, Oh my God, I'm so in love with this child.
Oh, bless you. Right, do number 9.
Clue number 9. Clue number 9.
Number 9, set in the previous year of Paul Hardcastle's release of 19. Is that the song that goes no 19? No. Is that the one? There's a song, there's a pop song, isn't there, that goes no 19?
I don't know. I've no idea.
Is that Paul Hardcastle?
I have no idea, but Paul Harrison says Julia. Again, another suggestion of Julia. Linda Kane suggests Joseph.
Joseph, a name we all know. Joseph Technicolor Dreamcoat, no.
Linda also says Joseph.
Yes, says Andrew Holson. Is that the no 19? That rings a bell.
Yeah,
but I'm
not with me.
Yeah, but I'm not good on pop songs. What set in the previous? When was that? That must be in the 70s. I'm reckoning. No 19. So I'm going to say 77.
Joe Merchant. No, 19. That's all right.
Oh, 1980. Oh, right. Yeah, no 19. That's right. Oh, brilliant.
Leslie Couch says 1984.
Oh,
definitely.
so it came out in 1985.
Is there...
No. The clue here says set in the previous year of Paul Hardcastle's release of No 19, which of 19. So that must have been in 1985. Is what we're supposed to have known because we're both ignorant.
Sue Blount says Julia was in 1984.
The name Julia was in 1984. Is that what she says? The Vietnam War. Oh, that's what I was trying to remember earlier when I was telling you about the war. And
the name's Richard as in Burton, who starred in the film.
Oh, Richard. Paul
Hardcastle was 19 in the 80s.
Yeah, so that okay. Well, we've got all.
I want to open this box.
We've got all the clues. We don't know what we're talking. It's got something to do with 1984 and George Orwell. Who was the Prime Minister, though, that we're trying to name? Was it Orwellian? Churchillian? Oh, hang on, Orwell. Was there a Prime Minister called Orwell?
No. Maybe George.
Let's open the box.
What's in the box?
What do we think is actually in there?
Let's see what's in the box.
I mean, I think there must be a copy of the book. I'm guessing there's a copy of the book. But knowing Elaine...
There's probably a few items.
There's a few other items. So, what else could there be? There might be a picture of the Prime Minister. No, I'm all right. Oh, my God! Drama queen. Oh, wait.
Winston was a character.
Robert
Closer says Winston was a character played by John Hurt.
Yes, John Hurt was in the film. That's right, Winston is the main character. It's all coming back to me. Here's the answers to the clues. This has to be a copy of the book. It's a book. It's got Amazon on it, Prime on it. It feels like a book. It's got to be the book. If it is the book, I'm going to read it.
Elaine, if I ever get to meet you, I'm giving you a big kiss and cuddle.
Oh, this is interesting. It's not what you think. This is a book by Dorian Linsky. The best book I have read in a long time, says C.J. Sampson. It's called...
The Ministry of Truth.
A biography of George Orwell's 1984.
Fantastic. Can I borrow that off you?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
You can read it first if you wish. It says here, The Ministry of Truth is the best book I've read in a long time. Fizzing with ideas, yet superbly readable. It takes us through Orwell's life and the development of 20th century utopias and dystopias to the long afterlife of Orwell's greatest work, read and misread during the Cold War as simple anti-communist propaganda. Then, in the 1980s, as a failed prophecy, before finally and frighteningly showing it as a warning for our own age. And I think that we're in bloody 1984 at the moment with the thought police telling us what we can think and freedom of speech issues. And we'll talk about that, if you like, on the Naked Englishman tomorrow, ad nauseum. When today, in 1984, is scrubbed from the internet in China. Russia weaponizes lies on social media, and in the West, a Trump advisor talks of alternative facts on his inauguration day. Linsky's book is both a warning and an exhortation for us all to be stubborn as Orwell was with the facts, and like Winston Smith, to cling to the belief that 2 + 2 equals 4. So that's interesting. I would actually enjoy reading that. Gosh. I'll have to read 1984 first, though, won't I?
Yeah.
Elaine, thought-stimulating stuff. She's obviously been listening too much to The Naked Englishman that I do, and all my sort of weird things.
Robert Croser says it's a dreary read, 1984.
A dreary read.
I'm still going to have to try and read it at some point, you know.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much. So we've got the answers to the clues. Did we get anything right? So here we are. Let's go through the answers. So clue number 1 is you cannot eat it, but you can absorb it. Is that knowledge?
1, a book.
Oh, a book. Yeah.
Almost paramount to the same thing.
Yeah, they're very good. 2 was 2019 was the 70th anniversary, 1949.
Published on the 8th June 1949.
Ah, right, okay. Number 3, the question was a past named prime minister or film perhaps.
3, Tony Blair and Blair Witch Project. Eric Arthur Blair, pen name George Orwell.
Oh, yes, Blair Witch Project was a film. Tony Arthur Blair was his real name. No, Eric Arthur.
Tony Blair was
Blair.
the Prime Minister. Blair Witch Project was the film. Eric Arthur Blair is George Orwell's real name.
That's right, yes. Oh, yes. That's very good. We like this.
4,
quote, there was truth and there was untruth.
Quote by George Orwell. Yes.
Yep. 5, a transparent solid orb of fortune.
Crystal ball.
And that's what you got immediately.
Yay! Thank you. I got one.
6, a voiceless large sibling. We said big brother. And that's right, was it?
Yep.
7, it is a control of thought. Is it a control of thought?
Think pole.
Oh, think pole. Yes, that's right. That name does ring a bell. I remember people talking about it, but again, can't remember it exactly from the book. Number 8 was a lovely name we all know.
Julia, a fictional character in 1984.
So there we are.
I didn't know.
No, there we go. And I said Richard, and I was wrong, as ever. And finally, number 9, set in the previous year of Paul Hardcastle's release of 19. The answer was
Paul Hardcastle released 19 in 1985.
Ah, set in the previous year. So there we go.
Awesome.
It's a bit of a... shall we have another look at the baby? Shall we have another look at the baby? I'll see if I can zoom in on the baby. Ladies and gentlemen, if in doubt, get a baby up on the screen. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is a lovely little baby.
Wee baby. Do 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 do. So this is a. Sorry, did I move you too much?
Little baby by the fire. Tell me you love me. I hate you. You hate me? Why, you?
Why, I oughta.
And this is a pose the baby does about 10 minutes in a day. The rest of the time it's
He's asking for this, I think. Oh no, he's still sleeping. It's fine.
Look at that thoughtful pose, ladies and
He's
gentlemen.
more thoughtful than his mum.
He's thinking about that 1984 book, and he's saying to Mum, "Please, would you read it to me at night time as I sleep patiently?"
He's saying, that was a very intellectual what's in the box. Thank you, Elaine.
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen. The sad thing is, it's all going to be old news tomorrow.
Yep, it's all been done and dusted. Life goes on.
So you'll have to have another one.
So yeah.
So would you have another one?
I would love to, but
It does rip your body to
I've
pieces,
said
doesn't
it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. some women or some people are, well, yeah, women are built from the atoms up to produce babies, and others are not. I'm definitely one of the latter.
Well, I have to say, I mean, I think you produced a beautiful baby. Well,
Oh
obviously
yeah,
with
I'm
Chaz's
not
help.
denying that.
Chaz, by the way, is just off camera. Is actually in the other room playing on his computer.
He's actually quite a private person, you see.
Yeah, but you know
He has a Facebook account, but he has a Facebook account, but he doesn't really do much with it.
So here we go. Linda Kane says he's got big hands. Yes, he has got big hands, hasn't he?
I didn't really think so, but
Well, those are hands that do dishes. So he's going to be the chief washer upper and bottle chief. What is it? The chief bottle washer and washer upper. Here is the
try saying that
father.
when you're drunk.
He's
You
he's
gotta come show your face.
just so you.
No, you got a hand.
There we are.
Hi.
Look, he's got big hands. That
There's
was
a Chazzy paddle there. You saw.
the hand of God, ladies and gentlemen. That was a hand of God. Kevin Hall says, I was also wrong. Yeah, we didn't know. Andrew says here, 1984, post-Brexit Britain. Yes, that's right. That's where we are now, ladies and gentlemen. Can I just say that when I say it's easy to fit screen protector, they are wrong. What the hell is screen
that?
protector?
Yeah, but
Oh.
what was that about the screen protector?
He says when they say it's easy to fit, they're actually wrong.
Well, actually, the screen protector I have for this one is actually pretty easy to fit, and I love it. It's what was it? Unicorn beetle. Not ironic. Coincidental.
Unicorn beetle, ladies and gentlemen. There we are. That's what you need.
I will recommend those ones.
Linda, that said Linda Keynes. Maya says you'll have to tell him all about his first appearance when he's older. Well, that's it. You'll have to
Could you
save
grab
it,
it for me?
save a copy, and show it to him when he's older. This is the great thing about technology.
I'm sorry, Kevin. I tried. I'm not going to force him. He doesn't want to be on camera. He won't. My husband. He's asking for. That's as much as you're going to see of him. Sorry. Oh. Hello.
Ta-da!
Wow.
There he is.
A little bit blown away, actually. Woo.
We're buttering him up. You see, soon he'll be just hosting the whole show on his own, with Joseph obviously writing the scripts. Daniel says, Julia,
That's how easy it is.
Yeah, that is how easy it is. Daniel says, Julia, have you heard that Richard is going to get a camper van?
Yes, I have, and I'm all for it.
Hey!
I'm trying to help choose one.
I thought he was going to say, have you
And
heard
design it.
that Richard's escaping to France or something?
Yeah, I was. Oh, my heart dropped for a second. I was like, what? What?
Andy Dalclay says Richard needs better, stronger glasses. He can't read the screen. No, he doesn't. He says, little Joseph, an internet star already. Do you know, our ratings have gone up since Joseph has appeared on the show. 49, Linda says, on mine.
Yeah, 47 watching the introduction of Joseph to the world on YouTube, says Linda Kane.
Oh, wow. There we
Kevin
go.
Hall says 49, Linda, on mine.
That's almost a record.
Robert Croser says it's a thing from Adam. It's thing from Adam's family. Oh, the hand.
Oh, the hand coming. Yes, there we go. Handsome, says Barbara.
What's RW? RY, I mean.
Oh, it's RY.
I don't know. Barbara Charles says handsome. Thank you. Cheryl Cragg says, hey, Chaz. He's gone back in
She
there.
also says, and then they grow up.
Yeah.
Which is true. Mine have done
Claire
that.
Leach said that.
Oh, sorry. It's these glasses that I'm wearing.
It's the one eye. Maya Harwood says, oh, congratulations to you, Mr. Julia.
Oh, Ray Mears. What? I didn't know you were married to him. That was
Do you know what? Thank you. I much preferred that one. Most people... Oh, I don't even want to say.
What?
But although Chaz has the beard now, without the beard, people always were saying that he looked like Adrian Chiles.
Oh, yes. Now you mention it. Not what you want, really, to say about
I've got
somebody.
nothing against him, but I really don't...
Adrian Childs.
Yeah. I'm just like... I'd see it. That's the problem. I'm like, nah, I don't want to see that.
Hello, Chaz. Congratulations to you. Hello, Chaz. Congratulations. Charles Hartley. Oh, that's Charles. I nearly read. Do you know? I nearly read
says hello
Charles
and thank you.
Hawtrey then.
It's the one
From the
eye.
carrot. I know it's one eye, and these glasses aren't very strong, but they are light reflective. So, in other words, you're supposed to be able to see my eyes. I just can't see out of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're my stage glasses, don't you know? My real glasses are rubbish, but I can see better with them. Nah, it's Ray.
Cat.
Ray
Move, move. No, don't touch the...
Oh no! Don't go near the wire.
Oh,
For God's
oh.
sake! The last few minutes of the show. Go on, out you go.
She's like, what did I do? What?
Wires
At least
and
it
technology.
wasn't the klutzy one, but still.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, the
One wrong tail wiggle.
klutzy one is in.
She's been very good now. She's been put in her place and she's staying over there.
Yeah, chained, nailed to the
Bless
floor.
her. She's very beautiful and very lovely and loving,
But
she's
thick as-
very, very stupid.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Saf. You are.
One-eyed purple people eater.
It's the one-eyed, one-eared, something purple people eater. Oh, yeah.
Is that a song?
Yeah, I don't know what it's from or where or why.
No, 19.
Because I think it was kind of around when I was living in Saudi Arabia as a kid. But
What was the 19? Sorry, I'm just interrupting you, changing the subject. But what was the 19 referenced in that song? No, 19. What were they? Is that the age of the person? What was that? What was the song about? Can anyone tell me? I can't.
No.
I remember that. All I remember is the 19. I know how you feel, Richard. I'm blind in one eye, says Andrew. Oh, are you? How interesting. Was that from birth? Did you have an accident? Or did you have acanthamoeba keratitis gobble at your cornea, like what happened to me? It is irritating in Sainsbury's or Morrison's or wherever when you bump into people and they look at you as if, you should have been looking where you're going. I said, well, I would have done if there was any sight in that eye. Thank you.
D for Brick says, when is your next walk, Richard? John Berger says, 19 was the average age of US soldiers who fought in Vietnam. Robert Baxter says, average age of a soldier... Yeah, there we go.
Oh, right. Oh,
I
that's
just wanted
what
to
it
catch
was.
some comments before they disappeared because there's loads coming in.
Oh, right. Oh,
And he
that's
can't read them quick enough.
No, I can't read them quicker. And that's what...
His
No,
flappy mouth.
19. Oh, the average age of the... Oh, was it... So the song was about Vietnam, was it? That was the war I was trying to tell you about the other day. But I couldn't...
D for Bricks asks, is the baby going to have purple hair? What?
The next walk, by the way, Daniel, it's
One day,
nice
maybe,
of you
if he
to
wants
ask,
to.
is in Reigate at the end of the month. Matthew Holdsworth is going to be orchestrating that. And if he can't make it, because I think it's his sister is about to give birth, they're all at it. Julia sets a trend, everyone's copying. It's like bloody royalty. Language.
Yeah,
It's like royalty, you see. Apparently,
I've never heard words like that before.
did you know? Apparently, there is somebody else has tried to take away our internet fame. There is apparently, I've heard, a rival Duchess and Duke of Sussex, and I don't think they actually live in Sussex. Whereas we, the Duchess and Duke, do live in Sussex. So I think it's a little bit rich, and I actually think. Which one is that? Who's the
I don't know where
American
you're
one?
Oh, Meghan Markle.
Are they the
She's
Duchess?
not Markle anymore, is she?
No, that's not the ones that are Duke and Duchess. Is it the other
No,
one?
they are of Sussex.
Which
aren't
is
they?
a?
I
Which
thought
is?
they were of Sussex.
Are they the ones of Sussex?
Because
How can she be of Sussex? She's American.
Because the other ones of Cambridge,
Oh, are they?
aren't they?
I don't know.
I don't have a clue. I don't know.
They're just royal, aren't they?
Right, hang on. Because you kept flapping your flipping mouth. Your flipping, flappy, flippy, flappy mouth.
Yeah.
Where was I?
I don't know. The comments are going up like nine
Maya,
pins.
shh. Here, have this.
Look,
Maya Howard says he needs a unicorn baby grow. I intend to rectify
what
this.
would I do with
Not
one of...
you.
Oh,
Shut
sorry.
up. Shut your flap. I intend to rectify that, but at the moment, because he's so small, it's really hard to find any clothes that fit him. I think Chaz
Action Man.
he emptied all the shelves in Tesco today of any tiny baby clothing, which is how this baby grow actually fits. Well, this
They've got some Cindy clothes and Barbie, but he's a boy, so
yeah. Oh, where
an
is this
action
from?
man, they're a bit.
Joe Merchant says Reigate, where at? You're in groups, sweetie. Could you check the events out?
Yeah, in the events on the Facebook group, there is a thing that tells you all the information. We can't remember off the top of our head because we're still reeling
I think I've got
from.
a little bit else flooding my brain. I can't remember.
Exactly.
But I intend to be there, so long as my body is fit enough.
Yes.
And I will be, he will be leading it if I'm at the front, because, he'll be strapped to my front.
Yeah, be in front of you.
I was going to show you the rap for a second then, but I don't know where it is.
Average age. Oh, yes, Sergeant Vietnam. We read that bit. He
Good
needs
old Red, shame I can't be there. Oh,
Anyways, one eye, one-eared, purple people eater
Yeah.
is a song.
Is a song.
Oh, okay, cool.
Maya Howard says Harry and Meghan. Yes, I think.
Oh,
they
Harry
are
and
the
Meghan
Duke
are the
Duchess
Duke and yeah,
of
Meghan.
Sussex.
This is Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle.
What did you say?
She's not a Markle anymore, but she's American. How can she be of Sussex? I think Linda Kane would have something to say about that, wouldn't she?
It's not. It doesn't matter. It's just a title, isn't it? It's just a title.
I think
it's
these
it's just protocol, royal protocol. What's up?
The rat.
Oh, the rap.
Oh, so the rap.
The rap. I can't. Honestly, can you remember where it was?
I have no idea. Oh, because I tied it up earlier, didn't I? I have no idea where stuff is. It's in a box. Just I don't know which box.
Thank you though.
Thank you very much. She is a gold digger, that Meghan says. Robert
Oh, give
Crowther.
over.
Oh,
She
Robert?
fell in love. Can't anyone just accept that that happens? Is it? I don't know whether to say this or not, but with Meghan Markle, Meghan, whatever her name is now, Windsor. Is it Windsor?
something like that.
You know, I didn't
No?
actually realise. Do you know what? Her race never came into my brain.
Well, she's American, isn't she?
Yeah, she's American, but she's also got is her mother black or her father black? I don't know. I don't follow these things, but I didn't know. I didn't even think. It didn't occur to me. Didn't think about it. So, you know, so everyone was going, "Oh yes, this is a landmark wedding," and I was like, "Is it? Why?"
Well, I hadn't got married before. No, she had. She's a divorcee, isn't she?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle.
So yeah, and that in itself was a landmark thing as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a landmark thing. I think royals. Henry VIII has married people who've been. Well, he was married a few times, wasn't he? I wonder if she's going to chop Harry's head off then. She might do. Hopefully. Anyway, we're also.
You look like a Smurf. Oh no, not now. If it just stay up just slightly. No, anyway.
We're fast coming to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm roasting. Please, can you take the baby for a minute?
Yes, certainly. Hello, little baby.
Sitting by the fire.
Now, because what you don't understand is I've been quietly, while no one has been looking, I've been talking to the baby, and I've told the baby all about F numbers, how to take the lens cap off, what speed ratio you need to be shooting on an average day, say, you know, a sort of overcast day, how to operate a tripod, how to put 16mm film into a 16mm camera in a black bag, and you know all about how to do that, which is marvellous. I've also showed him how a clapperboard works and told him to mind his fingers because they're so tiny, we don't want to chop them off. That would be awful. So he's been very good at that. He's been operating the Naked Englishman microphone, and he's enjoyed that. He's actually thrown up over it a few times. And what else has he been doing?
Anyways, so here's the wrap.
Oh.
I haven't tried using it yet, but well, obviously, I've only been back a day. But yeah, it's lovely fabric. Actually,
So
got it.
explain what a wrap is, so people
Well,
just
it's
know.
a big, strong, stretchy piece of fabric that wraps around my body in a certain way that I can slip the baby into it and carry the baby like a kangaroo pouch
And the baby puts his head over the top and looks
over the
out
parapet.
and goes, Neil, what's up, Doc? Not that
Andrew
kangaroos
Holson says, "Do you still have family in Portsmouth, Julia?" I do, actually. Maya Harwood says, "Do you happen to know if it's hilly or flat?" I will check group 2. Yes, please do. The Flying Whippet, aka Dave
I think it's
Ford,
on the top. I think it's on the top of Reigate Hill, going up to the fort.
says Logan wants to know where that pesky cat has gone. Yeah.
Pesky cat's been shot, and will be served up as baby food
Daggers.
in the morning.
Daggers.
Or be served up as daggers in the morning.
No, you're being stabbed by daggers. You don't have any sight left now because I just stabbed you in it.
Oh, I won't be able to see your baby. What else we got? Any more messages? Because we're coming very close to the end
we
of the
are.
show now.
Kevin Hall says, "Richard, look at your phone, lol." Andrew
look
Holson
at my
says,
phone.
"Ain't half hot, mum, Richard." What? D for Bricks, have you thought whether you're going to get a camper van or get a caravan,
If you
Richard?
give me a call, then it might shut your flappy mouth. Then it will give Julia a chance. Bloody cheek.
Well, in fairness, it is called the Vobes show, but he invites me on. So what am I to do, you know? get a word in edgeways. Boop, boop, boop. He's going to shut up to the rest of the show now, isn't he? And I'm going to keep talking just to make the most of it. Oh my God, this is great. Ouch. Calm down. See what you've done? I got too excited about having the microphone. So what else have we got here quickly before we go? Robert Croser says she looked at the bigger picture, not the man he is. Well, it's all a matter of perspective. Joe Merchant says, tell him to use the gimbal. How to use the gimbal. Yes, definitely is a good one. Cheryl Krause says, sent you a message, ref purple people eater. Oh, let's have a quick look at that then.
I used to do a show on the internet, years ago.
It's been what? Not even 2 minutes.
Before I adopted a baby.
Good gosh.
It's National Nick a Baby Day today. I'll have a copyright strike against me now.
Yeah, so we can only do a bit of it. But yeah, there it is.
Oh,
there it is. I'll play it to him properly in a bit. And where are we? So cynical, Robert.
Oh, little baby.
Cheggers the Crag.
Little baby.
We'll make one. We'll make one
little
what?
Baby, two, little baby.
Cynical.
Oh, little baby, that might have hurt. Try that again. One little
cynical
baby.
Through experience, my dear.
Baby.
Great show, Rich and Julia. Congratulations.
Oh,
well, congratulations to me, darling.
Bruised your
and to the
head,
husband.
Little baby. Where's that?
There's pretty much everything. Yes, well, okay. Wonderful. Thanks everybody for coming and seeing everything and meeting my lovely little baby. And meeting my lovely little husband. You're not so little, but meeting my lovely husband.
You need to say goodbye. Here we are.
You are privileged, actually, I must say. I'm absolutely stunned that Chaz showed his face.
The great thing about somebody else's baby is you can hand it back.
Gladly, thank you.
Yes, no. Well,
only just produced to him, thank you.
Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time to get your last close-up of the baby. So don't forget to send your £50 notes to the baby for the special baby appeal, which is we need some very small clothes. And if you're a dwarf or a midget, you're not allowed to say that, but if you are, put your clothes into the washing at about 100 degrees, shrink it down and send it to Julia.
Especially if it's unicorn-based clothing.
Yeah, she's desperate. So here is the last close-up coming up, ladies and gentlemen. The last close-up of the baby.
The baby. Oh, I need to get that gunk out of your eye.
And there... Oh. Well, she pokes it out the eye, so it has one eye like me. There is looking fractious and upset. Oh, he stuck his tongue. Oh, look, he's tired. He's tired of the Vobes being in the house. Don't worry, Vobes has got a home to go to.
Yeah, he's so used to your voice. It's part of the home thing, isn't it? Now.
Well, he probably gets to listen to the Naked Englishman each morning. Anyway, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute hoot. And thank you, Julia, for having a baby just so you can bring it on the show. How about that? It's dedication.
Thank you for letting me introduce him to everybody.
I'm sure that people will get to see a lot of him, won't they, if he's travelling about in the papoose.
Yeah, probably be the back of his head whilst I'm bopping about.
There you go. Was that did that him just then, filling his pants?
Don't think so. No.
Anyway. That's it. Gotta go. Thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Good night to all of you. Thank you for joining us. Next show next week, I think, as far as I know, should be all good. So until then, arrivederci and goodbye.
Bye.